Would I ever be tempted to become an atheist? Look, I never even in a million years will become an atheist. Not in a million years. Nobody's ever lived a life like Christ. I can look at all the atheist scholars throughout history. Christopher Hitchens was a boozer. How can that be compared to Christ, who gave his life for all? Bertrand Russell liked to have sex with women. How can that be, as well as his wife? How can that be compared to Jesus Christ and the majesty of Christ? Nietzsche was a selfish, extremely selfish person, moaning about himself, always thinking about himself, thinking how great he was. How can that be compared to Christ, who washed his disciples' feet and says, just as I have done to you, you do to others? Can't be compared. So, just on looking at Christ compared to atheist scholars, Christ comes out top. What about teaching? Well, Nietzsche's teaching. What was Nietzsche's teaching? It was all about strife and being great. What's Christ's teaching? It's about love, loving people. So Christ, to me, is the greatest thinker of all. He tells me what I'm really like, and I know that I'm a sinner. And he not only tells me what I'm like, he also dealt with the situation by dying for me on a cross. And I believe that he rose again. I believe there's good evidence for that. And I just don't see any point or any hope in atheism whatsoever. I just feel that there's no meaning to history. There's no decent teaching about living your life. It doesn't help you intellectually. It doesn't help you to... It's a very negative anti-philosophy, anti-rational. And I just think that these modern atheists are just lying to themselves. They're just not being honest. Because if they really believed that there was no God, and they were so confident of their position, then they would just sit at home and have cups of tea. But they don't. They have to run around trying to tell everybody that there is no God. Well, if it was so obvious, why does it need you to tell everybody? Fact of the matter is, people know there is a God, and you know there's a God, and you don't want to follow God. You don't want to repent and turn to God. You want to live in your rebellion. Why? Because you think you are so clever. That's why. You're an atheist because you're proud of your intellect. And you're proud of your cleverness. That's why you're an atheist. Not because there's a lack of evidence. It's because you are proud of yourself. And you don't want to bow the knee to Christ. It's as simple as that.